Hello,
Well, oh,
everybody. I'm so glad you're watching because we've got an amazing artist today, which I'm a huge fan of him. It's Justin Jesso. So nice to have you right here. And Elvis is with you.
hi guys. I thought you'd want to see Elvis for the beginning of the live stream, so I just decided to bring
Of
him
course
out.
we want to
I don't,
see him.
I don't know what he's looking at right now. He's interested in like some bug on the floor. Say hi. Look,
Okay.
you're live. You're
I can
live,
totally
buddy.
understand that. I've seen him a lot on your Instagram stories as well as your whole family. It looks like you really got
Yeah.
really cozy up there.
We are very cozy. We we have a lot of fun together, and Elvis is basically attached to me at the hip, so wherever I go, he goes.
Oh, that's awesome. So are you already getting on Elvis's nerves, or is it all right with him? Is he still with you? He still likes you?
It is very, very difficult to get on Elvis's nerves. He literally lets you do anything you want to him. You turn him over, he's just happy to be loved and petted. Kind of like me. We're kind of the same person.
That's awesome. Yeah, you just look the same, right?
Yeah, we just both love belly rubs. It's fine.
That's an awesome personality.
Yeah.
How is it? You're at home, aren't you?
I'm at home. I'm at my parents' house in Florida, and I've got an audience of 2 today. My mom and my grandmother are both watching. You want to come say hi?
Family support.
Come say hi. Okay. Well, they're back. They're, I'll
but we can hear them. We can hear them cheering. That's the spirit we need. Hey, so nice to see you. Hi. How cute is that? How cute is that?
My grandmother comes over for every live stream I've done, I think. This entire quarantine,
No.
my grandmother's come over and seen me.
No way. I love that. So your biggest fan, is she your biggest fan?
She's my biggest fan. But even within the house, we have to stay socially distanced, right? Because I don't want to put her at risk. And, I have this immune deficiency. So that's the reason that I'm in Florida, is because I have this immune deficiency that makes it hard for me to fight off upper respiratory diseases. So I decided the safest place for me was here. But my grandmother lives, a couple of blocks down the road from where my parents live. And we've seen each other a bunch over this time, but I haven't touched her. I haven't been within, 8 feet of her this entire time.
Yeah, perfect. I know it's hard, but we have to do it. So are you getting used to being at home so much, or did you have to get used to being home so much? Or was it all right?
Yeah, it's super weird. Honestly, I've been writing every day, doing writing sessions with friends of mine over Zoom. So I've been really busy, which has been great. But it's, I haven't seen, outside of my grandmother and my parents, I haven't seen anybody in about 70 days. So, I'm ready to get back to seeing some people.
We've seen you doing a lot of songwriting sessions on Instagram too. That's, really unusual, isn't it?
I think at the beginning of the pandemic, it was unusual. I mean, I would call, because I'm a workaholic. So for me, if I'm not working, I'm not the happiest I can be. So for me, it was that I just decided I was going to start doing sessions right away. Okay. And most of the people for the first 3 to 5 weeks of the pandemic was like, oh, no, I'm not doing that. But now it's really normal. Like people are down for sessions over the internet, and it's become a little bit more normal.
Okay. Do you think that this may have, like, this quarantine time and this crazy times, it may have an impact lyrically on your music?
Yes. I'm only going to write really sad songs in minor keys about being alone. That's actually the start of Getting Closer. So I guess I already do just write sad songs about being alone. I'm so sad. Yeah. Are you going to only give interviews that are sad and alone? Yeah. That's it.
Definitely only sad and lonely, non-entertaining interviews.
Yeah. No, very sad and lonely interviews.
But you've got some plans about new music. You wrote on your last Instagram post, making a lot of new music in quarantine, wanna hear. So any concrete plans you want to share with us right now? Some details, Jesso.
I don't have a release date yet, but I'm hoping that you know, there's a single out in the next, I don't know, it's going to take us a little while. It's going to take a little while. But then hopefully
Okay,
by
but
the
it
end of the
still
year,
would be
there's an
like
EP.
summer? Okay.
Yeah, there'll be
At
something
the
out
end of
this
the
summer.
year?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't want to speak too soon
Okay.
because, you know, then people will be expecting
I
it.
know.
And I don't want to disappoint
I know.
anybody. Yeah. But I'm so happy because right now you guys are playing If You're Meant to Come Back, which is my latest single.
Yes,
That
we are.
I'm so grateful to you guys for playing that song. It's actually my favorite song I've ever written.
Okay, it's the perfect time for that song. And as we just said, it sounds sad, kind of, but the message you cut through the song is really, really uplifting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the reason that I felt like it was so important to release it now is because the song is kind of like an emotional storm, right? And you listen to this song and you feel all these feelings and emotions, and then on the other side, there's hope, and you realize that that friend that you're not seeing, or that love that you've lost, or that person that you can't see right now, if they're meant to come back to you, then they will. And we're all meant to come back together. And that's why I felt like right now, this was the right time to release this song and share that message of hope. And, you know, I know everybody's kind of ready to go and feeling down about all this. And we have these problems in the world. And I felt like this was the right song to kind of capture that emotion and then hopefully, you know, get us to a bit of hope on the other side.
Can you always cope with this situation? You just said that you're a workaholic, you know, really driven person. How do you cope with this situation and with this trust in that fate guides you? Is it always possible to cope with it?
No, it's not. I mean, look, I'm really blessed. I'm very lucky. You know, I have great parents and a home that I can come home to, and I feel safe here, and I can work from home with my writing and doing these concerts, which is so amazing. You know, so I kind of have to just count my blessings, but it's not always really easy to do that. And I think that it's okay to feel depressed about this or feel down about this. And just, you know, when I battle with depression, and for me, the first step is always acknowledging that I'm in that place. And then once I acknowledge it, you know, even if I can't get out of it in that time, at least I've acknowledged it. And then that knowledge helps me move through it. So, you know, it's not easy to be happy about this all the time. You know, but I think for me personally, I just kind of have to remind myself about, you know, how good I have it and how grateful I am for all the love in my life and that people are listening to my music. And, you know, that makes me happy, you know, getting messages from people on Instagram about how, you know, if you're meant to come back, you know, this song gave them hope that that person is going to come back to them, or, you know, they knew it was wrong, but it gives them hope that, you know, because it's even kind of a bigger message. It's almost the idea that love that you deserve will come back to you.
I'm sure about that. I'm looking forward to see you again very soon. And yeah, thank you for now.
Of course. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a great
for
time.
all those who watch.